Hello, everybody. It is me, Retrobit Technology, with my friends.
Soda Boy, 921,
And
aka
today,
Lucas.
all right, Lucas. Today we are talking about one of my favorite games. Would you like to introduce it, since you're going to be the one interviewing me?
Sure, I'd love to. Today we're going to be talking about a old classic PS2 game that a lot of people to this day consider one of the best classic games on the
If not the
PS2.
best.
If not the best, although those people are a little bit overrating the game. But I'm not going to get into that. We're going to be talking about GTA San Andreas.
Childhood memories.
Yes, of murdering everybody in existence, and on the PS2 version, causing a massive genocide at the end of the game, which is really fun. Anyway, what was your feeling of playing that game, like, for the first time? Like,
The
like
first time,
yeah. Go ahead.
the first time, okay, then that's a little bit harder to explain. Like, I can remember a lot of things. I can remember a dog that I only knew for like 5 weeks when I was 2 months old. But this is a little bit harder to remember. But if I'm to remember correctly, it is when I opened that case up and smelled that good old fashioned rental game huge smell. You know, the
Ah,
kind that
yes,
you
the
get.
blockbuster smell.
Yeah, the blockbuster smell, and you like get that whiff of like cigarette smoke, marijuana, alcohol. You get the smell of everyone who's touched that game in one whiff, and you're
Oh,
just like,
boy.
this is gonna be fun.
Oh, I remember those days. Blockbuster
That's
used
how.
to be good.
There's one
And
left
now
in
it's
a.
dead.
No, there's one left. It's not dead yet. It's dying, but there's one left.
It's dying, but it's not dead yet.
Yeah, man. When I opened that first case, I was like, if I'm to think about how I would react now, I'm like, oh, kill me. That would be me right there.
Ow! So I'm just gonna add a headphone warning for every second you go squealing. Nobody's gonna
Yeah,
watch the video if they know it's gonna be headphone warnings every 10 seconds.
then that makes it better though.
Eh. Now, how would you rate the difficulty of the game? Like control wise, like not like this isn't talking like emulators or like modern day systems. I'm talking like when you played it on the original PS2. How would you rate the controls compared to the difficulty?
The controls. Oh yeah, they're very easy to get a hold of if you've never played another console from after 2005.
Like GTA 4 and GTA 5?
No, if you've played any game after 2005 on like a 360 or PS3 or even a fucking Wii, it would be a pain in the ass to get used to the old controls of the PS2, the not the Xbox per se, because all that's really there is like the R2 and L2 buttons are basically a white and black button on the controller itself.
Mm.
But yeah, the PS2 controllers, it's like ice. Like, it's not that bad, but it is.
Not something you want to bite into.
Yeah, it's not something I'll come back for seconds for, but I did play that game multiple times on the PS2, so. But that was before I even had, like, a grasp of, like, like, oh, I'm comfortable with this controller or this controller. I'm like, oh, I'll just learn how to fucking use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the difficulty of the game, it's not hard unless you've played a new GTA. Because the aiming and weapon switching is a little bit weird and you may not like it. And it kind of makes the game more difficult.
I know I didn't like it. I have played the game a little bit. I didn't like the controls. They were a bit too clunky for me.
I have to say I hate the mission where I go grab OC Loke and have to get the Mexican man who fucked him in the ass in prison and have to shoot him off his bike because the bike fucking mechanics are the worst part of that fucking game, and I can't shoot. I just hate that mission. That's the earliest mission where you do something like that, and fucking hell, I hope Osila burns.
Okay, now, like when you played that game, like Rockstar was like starting out like with all these like great games, coming out with games like GTA, San Andreas, GTA, and all the and like Vice City. Like, do you think they did good on the story?
On the story, about as well as you can do for two number nines, a number nine law. It's like if I have to say the best storyline,
Okay, everybody knows the meme. You don't have to repeat it.
the best storyline of any GTA has to be actually GTA 5 to me. But that's because it's like one of those things that is more realistic. Like it shows that the life of crime for these people, it helps in some ways, but also ruins their like personal lives and others. So it like shows like something more realistic than the kind of like stylized versions of like criminality on like San Andreas and Vice City especially. There's nothing fucking like that. But San Andreas, its storyline is just okay. Like, if I had to say, what would make me go back to the game now is since I have it on PC because Rockstar gave it for free when they launched their launcher, is just mods. That's literally the only reason why right now I'd go back to that game is just the messing of the mods.
And that segues into my next question. What do you think of the mods? Because I know that there is infinite ammo, like loadout selections, as well as the genocide cheat that ends up making that end game chaos go on.
Yeah. Well, there are good mods, there are bad mods, and then there are those mods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Well, I was saying that the mod community, back in like 2010, 2011, they had some dope ass mods, but after that, pretty much no one fucking tries. Like you'll get like a new car every now and then, but most people like will like reuse a car's asset instead of like making a new one, which sucks ass because there's some cars in the game that I like, and then like, oh wow, this car looks so cool, I want to add it to my game, and then it completely removes that car from the game because it's using that car itself. Um, Other than that, I have to say, GTA 5 still has the best mods too.
All right. Now, characters. Let's get into the best part about any GTA game. Those characters and their quirky personalities.
Quirky is a way to put it.
That's just being nice, man. We all know what Trevor did and what Trevor still does to this day.
Man, we know what fucking all of them do. I have to say that CJ's personality is just boring. It isn't anything to write home about. It isn't anything to say that it was even okay. It was like piss poor acting. Like I'd say that it's better than oh hi Mark. It's like it's better than that shit. But like besides that, I would put it around like the level of like the production quality of Suicide Squad. His acting is just terrible.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, Rockstar, you just got stabbed. Whoa.
Yeah, like his emotions, like when he comes back to to San Andreas, where his mother died, and he's talking about how his mother died. There isn't that much emotion in his voice. There isn't that much like anger in his voice when he should be angry. Ain't much fear when he should be scared. It's there, but it feels like he literally just read it from a script. If you're making a good game, you make it seem real. Like in GTA 5, when Michael gets pissed, he starts screaming. And like when a CJ gets pissed, it just sounds like he's talking louder. Like that, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Other than that, the characters, they're like a 50-50 shot, hit or miss. Hit or miss. Better never miss.
No. No.
Give me a second. Alright, so where were we?
We were about to talk about the memes and the quality of the memes that came from the game.
Alright, so just reintroduce that so I can, like... fuck, give me a second to sit at my phone.
Okay. Now we all know all the memes that came from GTA San Andreas. We all know the meme that came from GTA 5, for God's sake. But we need to rate those memes. There's the shit, here we go again, that's always used in those memes that are based off of other video games. Like, let's say
I want 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, 2 number 7s, a number 7 with extra dip.
Shit, here we go again.
Grove Street, home. At least it was before I fucked everything up.
Nah. But, like, what would you rate the quality of the memes, the usefulness, and the, like the way people have incorporated them into other memes? Alright,
so we got a meme review. So, like, say, shit, here we go again. That has, like, high versatility in situations, you know, man?
Yeah, like if you're getting back into that dank Dark Souls game.
My parents don't know how to work a goddamn TV remote. Where the fuck were we?
I hope you're cutting out all this.
Alright, so like, the shit meme, man. It has a lot of versatility. You can use it in almost any situation. Someone comes up to you and just says hi, and you be like, shit, here we go again.
Or, in another case, you're going back into the Dark Souls era and you decide to fight and you decide to keep playing that over and over again. You keep going, shit, here we go again. Every time you fight the damn bosses in that game.
Every time you load up a Legend of Zelda game and you get the beginning boss, and it's the same one every time. Shit, here we go again.
Man, I know that feeling all too well. I play Zelda every fucking day. I love Legend of Zelda. But we won't get into that just yet. We'll save that for another one.
But I'd have to say, like, 2 number 9s, that has, like, one use, and that's to reference Big Smoke.
Big Smoke is a good
I wouldn't
character.
say good, but they did him well.
He's funny as shit, though. Not as funny as Trevor, but he's funny as hell.
Goddamn bat. But... And then finally, Grove Street, that meme, there's no use for it. It's not good. It's just a reference.
So I think we can all agree that the shit meme has more versatility than any of the other memes that come from San Andreas.
What's your next segue, Steve?
Well, let's see. Would you recommend this game to any first-time gamers for, like, the GTA
If they
series?
haven't played a GTA game, if they haven't even touched a console yet, yes. Because the control scheme is easy to get used to if you've never played on another console. And if you're on PC and you're going to use a keyboard and mouse, that's easy to configure. If you're going to use a controller, that's easy to configure. It doesn't really matter. But if you've played like GTA 5 and GTA 4, would I recommend it for you to play it? Yes, if you have the fucking patience to stand the game.
And to learn the new clunky controls that you gotta get used to.
And the only reason why I say patience is because I have to tell everyone is that please, for the love of dear God, either play it on the original Xbox or the PS2. Do not play it on the Xbox One. Do not play it on the Xbox 360. And even though the the PC port is okay, or the PS3 and PS4 ports, don't play any of those either.
Yes, I
Because
made
they're
that
all
mistake.
basically the same mobile port that's fucking broken. It's just a terrible port. It barely works. If you can help it, please use the original hardware, which is like a goddamn Windows XP computer, a goddamn PS2, or a goddamn Xbox.
Well, there you go. And now to cap off our shitcast. How would you rate the game, gameplay wise, story wise, and like character development? Rate the game 1 to 10. Go.
Let's see here. So gameplay, 5.5 out of 10. Story, 6 out of 10. Characters, 3 out of 10.
Ooh, that's a harsh rating, man. Now, an overall rating.
Overall rating, 7 out of 10. It's not
Yes.
perfect, but it's a fun game if that's what you grew up on. Because no matter what you've played as a kid, even if it's goddamn Vroom in the Night Sky on the Nintendo Switch, you will always look back on that first game through rose-tinted glasses so fondly, even if Vroom in the Night Sky is a goddamn piece of fucking worthless shit ripoff of Superman 64 that barely controls any fucking better, and I hope the creators burn in hell for it. And I wonder who put the damn game on the Switch. I
And
wonder
that's
who
all
put
we
the
got for
fucking
today,
gun to
everybody.
Reggie's head, telling him to fucking put it on the Switch.
Okay, Rico, that's enough. I think we almost lost him to the dark side there, folks. Well, we'll see you all next week for another episode of this shitcast that we love. We're bringing in a special guest next week, so look forward
Yeah,
to
we're not
that.
going to tell you who it is, because if we did, you may not be a fan of him, and we just want your clickbait views. Goodbye!